it's Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we are going to do a daily energy reading and then get into some oracle card readings for the viewers. So if you're watching this later, that's what we do on my channel. So welcome. Um, Today is a very special day. Today, Mars and Venus are conjunct in Aquarius. So they are having a little joint action together. So how is the how balanced are you in your masculine and feminine? How are you in a new way putting those things together, those energies, the masculine and feminine? What how are you being balanced in your action versus your receiving? We are going to see what is the energy of the day. So lots of energy, it feels like. So you said, come do it now. So use my guide. So we haven't been on for a few days, but she said today was a good day. So the first card out is the card of miracles. And then we get the card of delight. And then the card of inner peace. So we are really liking those energies. We've been feeling those as well. And the bottom of the deck is wonders. So are you ready for the wonders to emerge? Because I see that like crystal bursting through, like emerging. So are you ready for something unexpected to happen? Something surprising, something you did not expect? Are you ready? Are you open to the unexpected? Sometimes we feel like we have to control everything, and being in that, I am open space for whatever wants to come to me magically. Are you ready? Because we feel like it's definitely coming in this energy. Feel like it's really strong energy today about your balance, your boundaries, knowing what's best for you. That inner peace. As you have that inner peace, all the things you want are going to come to you by just knowing and hoping and saying, this is what I'm striving for. I'm striving for inner peace, and just know that that's what your desire is. And she said, we're going to start with the bottom of the deck, which is not normally what we do, but she said we are pulling from there. So we're going to start with the Temperance card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the King of Wands. So are you finding balance in the actions you're taking with your work? Are you making the choices that are going to bring you, towards your mission, towards something brand new? I feel like we are in this stage of this, the world, a brand new cycle starting. Are you ready for a new era of peace? That's what I hear. A new era of peace. Are you ready to bring that into your life? We get the moon, and today the moon is in Leo, which is opposite this Mercury or Mars Venus in Aquarius. So it's about, how connected are you in your heart space and your emotions to that? Are you, I feel like that moon in Leo can say about, being prideful with that or being big with your emotion. So no, today could be a day of you really being big with your emotion. We're feeling just like with that Leo, because that Leo we feel like is that pride. And we get the Judgment card. So the moon crossed by the Judgment, are you judging your emotions? How are you, when you feel a negative thought, do you have judgment? I shouldn't think that. Or when you're having a happy thought, do you feel like, okay, when's the next shoe going to drop? Do you feel like, okay, this is something really good happened. Now, when's the bad thing going to happen? Where is the judgment with your thoughts, with your emotions? Do you feel like sometimes you're not justified in the way you feel? Because truly you always are. And then we get the Magician. So that's 3 cards and on the current energy, and all are major. So this is saying we are being divinely guided right now. Source is guiding us at this time. This is part of our path. Next, the recent past, the Emperor, that action, the stability, are you taking action towards your stability? Because we feel like the masculine that's definitely that masculine energy. I'm curious to see if the Empress comes out in this. And then we get the Justice card. So 5 cards, 5 majors, majors are like divine guidance, things that are on our path, things that, this is the contracts we have. Like these are the contracts you've manifested. And a lot of it is the judgment of yourself and I feel like the judgment of your emotions and your actions because the moon is the feminine energy and the emperor is the masculine energy. And I feel like it's about trying to find the balance of that between the judgment and the justice card and knowing you're creating the every all of it. And if you choose to, because I see a lot of blue, so if you choose to speak, what do you desire? I'm seeking inner peace. I want love. I want stability. I want excitement. I want wonder. I do. If you are always getting what you expect, you're not creating. It's just kind of happening. Immediate future, the 6 of Cups, and that's some energy from the past coming back around. Are you ready for something to come back around? I feel like this time she looks like she's prepared for it. She's like, hold on, you're not going to gaslight me. Like, that's how I feel like she's come through it. And Celia has us pick a deck for a certain reason. So with this, I feel like this is saying she's got clarity on that in that picture. She's like, come at me with the best you got. Let's see what you got. And the current environment for you is the 3 of Swords, which is, I feel, about healing your heart. And are you doing that? Are you working on that? Having the confidence to know your worth, because that's, solar plexus chakra. Are you having the confidence to know your worth and to say, you know what? That person didn't love me the way I want to be loved, but you know what? How am I loving myself? Because truly it comes right back to that, as always. And then how other people see you is the Ace of Pentacles in a brand new way. Are you ready to, start this brand new life? The first thing that happens, you have to change you, and then you see it in the environment. And we feel like you've been going through major change because, the first 5 cards over here are all majors, which is the divine guidance of this path to open up to something brand new. Brand new. She's like, brand new, dealing with it in a new way. The 4 of Cups is the hopes and fears. And sometimes we're afraid if we let something go a little bit, it's going to go away. But truly, it doesn't have to do that. If you let something go, I hear hold on loosely, but don't let go. And sometimes you just have to pull your focus back and focus on your own cup. And sometimes we get afraid that if we pull our energy back and focus on our other cup, how other people are going to do that. Or that's even about, sometimes we dim our light a little bit because how it's going to affect other people. And sometimes you just have to go for it. You have to fill your own cup and do what is your passion. And the outcome is the 8 of Swords, which is seeing that she's truly in no fear and she's looking in the mirror with a little new clarity to see those are just my thoughts of the worst possible thing I thought could happen, but that doesn't really mean it's going to happen, because as soon as you gain the clarity on you thinking the negative thoughts are just going to propel that into your life, if you decide to think I'm going to think in a new way, a brand new world is emerging. So quickly. And we're going to get a Celia card on this. So we feel like this masculine, feminine energy together with the Mars and Venus is saying, be balanced in your energy, follow your inspired action, meditate, get, the inspired action, then do the masculine energy of going and doing whatever you were inspired to do, finding the balance of that. Sometimes we're like, okay, we're going to be in the feminine energy and we're going to just sit and wait. But that's not how we're built. We're built to get the inspired action and then follow the breadcrumbs to that inspired action to like truly follow your passion. We're taking that one. And the card of call in spirit. In moments of confusion or clarity, sit in the power, call in spirit, which is all about meditating. Definitely it's calling for a day to do that. Transformation and progress. You are undergoing major changes. Be easy on yourself at this time. Get lots of rest and drink extra water. And the card of personal karma, which is the karma you brought into this life and the karma you accumulate daily by your actions. Are you living of the highest regard? Are you expressing love? Are you being of service? It all starts with you. Be the change the world needs. And as you focus on positive, you're going to bring that positive, and you just have to focus on, am I happy right in this moment? Like, everything's going on simultaneously. So the more you can be in this exact moment, you're not in the past, you're not in the present, and you're saving all your energy for this very moment. And it's time to change the karma, like, and it can happen so quickly, like instantaneously. So we hope everyone's doing well. Hi, the Dollface Diva. Hi, Julie. Hi, Sister Girl. Welcome, everyone. But we're feeling like, I mean, the majors up here, we have miracles, delight, and inner peace and wonders. Like, could we get better cards? And this feels overall like all the chakras. So it feels very balanced today because we do have literally all the chakras on the table. So a very balanced energy today. Are you being balanced in your action and in your thoughts? And are you following the inspired action? So we feel today is all about balance. So how is everyone's energy today? We haven't been on for a few days. Had the granddaughter, so been doing that. She's still sleeping, so I thought I'd jump on for a little while. So, what is the Dollface Diva? How are you doing? So you says huh? What's going on? Where in your body are you not feeling well? Curiously enough, Celia says, where are you not feeling well? Oh. So your solar plexus and your crown chakra. Yeah. Energy moving. Literally, it's energy moving. You've been doing the work, so sometimes the energy has to move around. How's your confidence been? And have you been yeah, like wherever you have pain is kind of associated with like those chakras. So like it's you have multiple chakras, it feels like the energy. So it feels like energy moving. Like that's what I felt like, energy moving. So like if you've been doing some work or you've been like doing extra things to step into your confidence or meditating more or doing something a little bit different, it can start getting energy working and moving. That high five in the morning, that like superwoman pose, like Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman. Um, oh, well, you know, that person's going to be a reflection of you, how you feel about you. So make sure you're loving you the most. Like everyone that comes into you. Hi, Corinne. Welcome. Thank you for the donation. Corinne, do you have a question? Like with that, I feel like that person is going to like totally be a reflection of you. But whatever like has went on in the past, if you haven't healed that, that will in some way or another resurface. Just awareness. Yeah. How are you? We haven't been on for a few days, so been doing great, baby love. Oh. Okay. And we are going to use these Sacred Destiny cards. And how was your meeting the other day, Corinne? Okay, Corinne, you get the card of security. You get the card of miracles. And you get the card of adventure, which I feel like we recently got adventure for you. Maybe this deck or even another deck, but adventure. And the underlying energy of leadership. So we like that energy, security, miracles, adventure. I mean, and that leadership card is like, I feel like it's saying, follow the stars, follow your destiny. And then the next card is the truth, which is a tree. But like, as soon as I saw that tree, it made me think of like, I wear my tree of life necklace. So like feeling like that's part of your root for you. Okay, we get the Four of Cups, which in this, she's kind of like being daydreamy, but like, the miracles be pouring into you. Like we feel like it's coming. Like there's rainbow there. There's rainbow there. It's coming to you. We have the Five of Pentacles, which she has the key, which is about doing the healing work. And the next card after that is the next five, which is the Hierophant, and then the Three of Swords, which for me, a lot of times the Three of Swords is about doing the heart healing and having the fives as a different perspective. Fives are about change and about change and thinking about I got a few minutes. Okay, baby's awake. So I feel like it's saying changing your like that's a change. Like she's kind of mopey, and then the other picture of the person is like overjoyed, high vibe, like, and we feel like that is like healing this. And no, that I feel like it's saying you have a contract with she said we ask you about the person, so we feel like you have a contract with the person for the adventure that's going to really heal the heart, like long term, change it from this kind of feeling to something more joyfully blissful. And I'm just going to say, the other day, I'm not gonna completely divulge, but the other day Dave and I were talking, and I said, Dave, how would you feel if this thing happened? And you know what? Dave sat for a moment and really felt the feeling of it, and it literally brought him to tears. Literally, tears. Had to get him a tissue. Brought him to tears. It was 1 week, and that manifested, like in his life, like that. The physical representation of what we talked about. How would you feel if this happened? Which he thought was not even in the realm of possibilities, happened by just feeling the feeling of it. Like feeling the feeling of it is what's going to heal the heart. Like feel the feeling of it. Like he couldn't. We were both just shocked that I had said that, and then it was literally that was the thing. So and this is about, like, for me, the three of that can be a Black community, but for me, like, that's the Big Dipper, about dreaming the dream under the stars of what you want to manifest, and like have the biggest dream about it. Like, I think this can be amazing fun, and I'm enjoying what we're doing today, and just focus on today. Don't like long-term plan it, but just be like, I'm open for the adventure of where the fun this is going to come, because security and, miracles and leadership is pretty good. And we feel like definitely this for me is like a healing of this. Like that heart's broken, but it's getting mended. And we feel like that's the opportunity is for this to happen. Like, it is the work, because there's the Eight of Pentacles, which is about doing that work, and taking that action forward, to focus on what you want. Like, say, okay, I am ready for commitment, and then focus on how are you going to feel in your body being in a committed relationship? How is it going to feel when you come home from work and there's somebody there to wrap their arms around you and just to make you feel like so loved and protected and like that, you know, valued, honored, like in like the highest vibe of a relationship, because we feel like this is like low vibe and this is like as high as it can kind of get. And we're going to get an outcome. So, um, Queen of Swords, be very clear in like where your thoughts are. You get what you focus on. Like literally, Dave had that feeling for 1 minute, and then now the new opportunity has presented itself, and it can do that for you. And then, at the bottom of the deck, that's my little Celia bird up there about listening to the little messages. When you have an ego thought, sometimes when you're having a thought, bring your hand to your heart and say, is this what my heart's feeling? Is this, because the heart is the true part of you, your soul. Bottom 3 chakras, ego. Upper 3 chakras, God. Connection. Like, is the heart being the balancing portion of this, So you have to stop and say, is this loving? Is this coming from my heart? And if it's not coming from your heart, you got to be like, okay, ego, I need you to step aside. And literally, ego, step aside. How does my heart feel about this? And I feel like you need to sit and feel like, okay, in my heart, how would this feel? And like truly feeling like the feeling of it. Like, I just feel so. The things with Dave always happen, and then it's like I get to use them as a reference for you. So it's like it's amazing that it always happens, and then we get that because it's like feel the true feeling of it. And literally, Corinne, within a week, he manifested that, which is something he didn't even think was a realm of possibility. And it came right to him. He had to take no action for this thing. So by truly like sitting joyously in the feeling of how would this feel if this was my reality, and like a week. So we're gonna get you a Celia card. You get the Chiron card, which is about doing the healing, which is the thing that sets you free. Because we have this Chiron thing, and then you know what? It's how it affects you. And then where I'm at on my Chiron thing. How is that affecting how I treat other people? How am I projecting my wound out into the world? Because you have a wound, and then you project that onto other people, and and then you get the card of do a burn, which is write down what you want to manifest or release and burn it, which is, you can do anytime. And then spiritual growth, opening up to your new spiritual gifts. So, and we feel like that's your intuition, Corinne. Are you following that gut feeling? Are you, are you folk paying attention to where your thoughts are going with it? Are you worried? Is this going to be like the past? Is this, is this part of my pattern? And like, just like move forward, go from the 4 to, change it. Cause we got the 3, the 4, the 5. It's about making forward progress. That is the work. So, but we feel like this could be something truly, amazing. As you said, that person is. So, keep doing the work, Corinne. You're doing wonderful. So he says you're doing wonderful. But we like that miracles card. That double rainbow is always a beautiful blessing. You are welcome. It's Celia, because she wanted to come and do it. Like, we were like, I don't really have time. But then she's like, now's a good time. So it's about finding that balance, like of having the inspired action and like taking the, like, if you're having a thought and it's negative, it's about taking the action of redirecting your thought, and really like taking, like, I'm serious. Dave had a thought, like it was last week, and we literally said, how would you feel if this happened? And then a week it happened, like by just really getting in the feeling of it. And then he let it go. We didn't even really talk about it after that. Like, no more mention, and then it just showed up. So, but that feeling, that connection, and that emotion is like so key. Like, and like I said, it like things happen, so I can always reference it back, like right then. Like, that's a pretty quick manifestation for a week. Like, that's, sometimes we do it literally faster than that, but that for a week we felt phenomenal. So, so we hope that helped. Thank you for donating, Corinne. We greatly appreciate you. The Dolphin Steve, are you still here? We are gonna can we get some can we get a message for you? You as well, Corinne. And we get the card of freedom. And then the underlying energy is the embracing card, which is, about savoring. And savor the moment, like savor the sunset, savor each, like have that feeling of it, and know that like you are free to, fly and dream wherever you want. And also, those are bluebirds, and that's about for me, about getting messages, springtime coming. Lots of good things, because there's such an abundance of the birds, because I'm here in abundance. So know that good things are coming, and savor that feeling. Because that was one of the things with Dave when we first got together. I'm like, I feel so free to be myself, which is the best thing you can have with somebody, when you can feel free, like total freedom with you being yourself. So we are sending you lots of positive vibes with it, and standing in that power. So we hope everyone has a great day. We're going to go with the grandbabies up, so I'm on Mimi duty. So everyone, we'll be back tomorrow for a regular live. So have a great day. Bye.